nobody's ready for the 17th. Between blinding camera flashes and the exclusive Celine pre-show Paris 2025 atmosphere of glamour and public image control, an amateur Fancam is creating a collective stir in the digital space. Not because of the aesthetic visuals, nor because of the haute couture outfits worn by South Korea's A-class celebrities, but because of one unexpected thing: the strange seconds before Kim Taehyung, D of BTS, threw an unusual smile at Suzy. In a highly calculative, structured world of entertainment, where every celebrity gesture can be polished into a safe narrative, this moment feels like a visual error, and precisely because of that, it becomes so human, so raw, so compelling, amid a sea of bright camera lights and lenses pointing in all directions at Paris Fashion Week 2025. There was one small moment that didn't make it into the big media highlights, but instead became the subject of widespread conversation among fans. A Fancam that captured the unusual moments mysterious, awkward, even a little confusing, before BTS's signature Taehyung smile. V expanded towards Suzy, South Korea's top actress and singer. The moment took place at the Celine pre-show Paris, an exclusive stage that brought together the stars with the most powerful aura in the Korean entertainment world. At first, the atmosphere went as usual. Celine is known for her eccentric style and minimalist yet sharp visual aesthetic. Taehyung, already known as House Ambassador Celine, appeared in a slim-cut suit with leather accents that made her silhouette even more dramatic. Meanwhile, Suzy looked elegant in a sharp-cut black dress, blending in with her mysterious and classy high-fashion aura. Not to forget Park Bo-gum, Taehyung's close friend, also comes with a style that is no less stunning. But it is precisely because of the presence of all three at one point that the chemistry between them is inevitable from the spotlight. In a Fancam recorded by a fan in the third row to the left of the main stage, the seconds before Taehyung's smile appeared to be crucial. The camera captured more than just visuals, it recorded something that felt like an odd pause, disturbing silences, fleeting doubts, and inexplicable eye contact between V and Suzy. In the 17th second of the Fancam, Suzy looked slightly turned to the left. Not to the camera, not to the stage, but directly to Taehyung's standing position. His face showed no expression of pleasure or surprise, it was flat and almost emotionless. Then Taehyung, who initially appears to be talking to Bo-gum, pauses his gesture for a moment. Just a second, but enough for the audience to feel the change of atmosphere. His hands clenched slightly, his body shifted to the left half a step, and his eyebrows were raised before finally a fluffy smile, a smile that later became the main ingredient of thumbnails of various reaction videos on YouTube. The question is, what happened before the smile appeared? Some fans are convinced that there is a secret code going on between Taehyung and Suzy. Some speculated that they had met before in person, and that the interaction harbored tensions of its own. Others noted that Suzy's unusual expression hinted at some kind of nonverbal message. Some even suspect that Taehyung's smile is not just a spontaneous reaction, but rather a response to something deeper, perhaps an emotional awareness, or even a strategy to relieve tension in front of the public. Of course, all this would not be so striking if it were not for the Fancam. The 41-second video was uploaded without a flashy title, simply reading Celine Paris pre-show V, Suzy, Bo-gum, fan angle left 3. But in less than 24 hours, the video was viewed more than 2 million times on platform X, formerly Twitter, and became trending in many countries. The reaction of fans was divided. Some thought this was just an ordinary moment of exaggeration, but many also felt that there was something that deserved to be peeled deeper. It should be noted that not only facial expressions give rise to speculation, but also body language. Taehyung, who is known for being charismatic and calm, looks a little tense as Suzy turns to him. His body movements are not as smooth as usual, even his hand gestures are like trying to hold something. On the other hand, Suzy shows a side that is rarely seen, not girlish or friendly as usual, but calm, a little stiff, and focused. Several K-pop body language analysts in online communities such as Pan and The Coup also commented on the video. One interesting analysis mentions that Taehyung's eye movements indicate that he is considering something quickly, like someone evaluating an emotional situation in a matter of seconds. Meanwhile, Suzy's expression, based on micro-expression analysis, appears to be a form of a restraint smile, a smile that is restrained for a reason. Whatever the reason, the moment made netizens speculate that the relationship between Taehyung and Suzy is more complex than it seems. Some longtime fans even hark back to old 2020s rumors linking the two in one secret project. The project was never confirmed, but is now being discussed again due to the emergence of this moment that is considered unusual. The rumors are now being repackaged in a new context. Do they have a history that has never been revealed to the public? Adding to the heat of the conversation, Vogue, who was standing between the two, also seemed to be aware of the strange atmosphere. In the same video, right at the 19th second, he can be seen glancing quickly at Taehyung, then at Suzy, and taking a breath for a moment. Is that a natural reaction? Or a form of awareness that something is going on outside the formal scenario of a fashion show? Celine, as a global fashion brand, has not yet given any statements regarding this moment. And it could be that they never will. But it is precisely in his silence that this mystery continues to grow, develop, and become a kind of micro-mythology among K-pop fans and fashion enthusiasts. Fancam, who recorded the strange moment before Taehyung's smile, is now the most hunted, downloaded and dissected visual evidence frame by frame. This little moment is also an interesting reflection on how today's fan culture has shifted. Fandom is no longer content with just official content. They want something raw, unfiltered, and containing the possibility of free interpretation. Fancam like this provides that space, a space where speculation, imagination, and emotion can play freely without limits. Taehyung only needs one smile, and Suzy only needs one flat glance, to create a massive storm of digital speculation. Some people may find this excessive. That all you see are two big celebrities who happen to look into each other's eyes before smiling. But in the world of K-pop, nothing is truly accidental. Every gesture can be a symbol. Every smile can carry a long history, and every second in Fancam can bring up a million new possibilities. Until today, Fancam is still the material for editing and reaction videos on YouTube, TikTok, to Instagram Reels. The fans made slow-motion versions, analysis of facial expressions, even re-narration with dramatic subtitles. And it all went from one very brief moment less than 5 seconds, before Taehyung's smile finally appeared. Whether there really is a story behind the smile, or just the effect of over-observation, what is certain is one thing: this Fancam has captured something that cannot be described in words, but is deeply felt in the hearts of fans. Something that makes people go back to watching, go back to replaying, and wonder, what is really going on behind that gaze? Maybe we'll never know the exact answer. But like fashion, art, and love, beauty often arises precisely because of its mystery. And at Celine's pre-show Paris 2025, the mystery comes in the form of one Suzy glance, one Taehyung small step, and one smile that closes it all off, but instead opens up many new questions. And perhaps, not every moment needs to be explained completely, because in that 17-second silence, when Suzy turns her head without a smile and Taehyung replies with an expression that has never been captured on camera before, the public doesn't just watch two icons interact. They witness how a moment unspoken, unconfirmed, but real, can shake the collective imagination. The Fancam is not just a video, it is a recording of the thin gap between reality and possibility, between stage and feeling, between publicity and something perhaps much more personal. And in a world increasingly hungry for clarity, perhaps it's moments like these that are most honest because they never try to explain themselves.